Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am very excited to share with you something that I picked up recently. Hey guys, welcome back. Like I said, I am very excited to share something with you guys that I picked up. This is an item that is kind of been on my bucket list of things to get in regards to physical media. But before I jump into what that item is, I'm just going to kind of quickly talk about a few other items that I picked up over the last week or so. The first few things, I recently went to a bookstore. My friend got me a gift certificate to this particular bookstore because he knew that there were movies there. And so I was very happy to find a couple titles there that I was missing. The first title, this is an item that is a Brian De Palma film. And I needed it for my Brian De Palma section over with all the other directors that I have. And so that is the film Casualties of War. So I had this on VHS, but I did not have it on DVD or Blu-ray. And so I'm very curious on what a Brian De Palma war film looks like. But the next thing I got, this is like in their, they had this in their newly added section. And so I was happy to grab this. But this is an old Anchor Bay title, but it looks like it's a part of a Giallo collection. But that is the film The Bloodstained Shadow. So I have no idea what this is about. I'm assuming it's just, a fun Giallo film, but yeah, always looking for more different types of horror within my collection. And then the last thing that I picked up from this particular bookstore, this is a movie that I've had, I had it on VHS and I had it on CED, I believe, but never on a proper disc. So I never had it on DVD or Blu-ray or 4K, but this would be great to find on Blu-ray someday. But for now, I have the DVD because honestly, I've never seen this movie. And I feel like this is one that I definitely should have seen by now. But that is the film Once Upon a Time in America. So I feel like I've heard only good things about this movie. It is pretty long. It's 229 minutes long. So I am very excited to actually check this out. Next up, I took a trip to Best Buy. As most of you guys probably know, if you're within the physical media world, most of you guys know that Best Buy is no longer going to be carrying physical media, which is a real bummer because I feel like they were they put out a lot of cool exclusives, and you could always go there and expect to see the newest stuff on the shelf, which was always nice. But hopefully other retailers are going to pick up the slack where Best Buy is lacking. But I wanted to go there one last time and just see what I could grab. I only ended up grabbing one title. But this is the film. This is put out by MVD Rewind Collection. This is a 4K, spine number 2. And that is the film Ghoulies. So this is actually the second of the Rewind collection, I guess, that they are putting out. The first one I have is the Swamp Thing, or just Swamp Thing. So I do really like that they are kind of continuing this, the look with the spine number here of 1 and 2, and the covers also are almost like they're similar, where it's like the old CED cover, because you can tell here with this. And yeah, I'm very, very excited to check this out. I've actually never seen the film Ghoulies. I have the third movie of in the series of Ghoulies on VHS, but I've never actually sat down and watched any of these. But if it is anything like the Swamp Thing 4K, it's going to look amazing. So I'm very excited to check that out. Next up, I ended up actually finding a fairly good deal on eBay recently, and so I ordered this. But this is from Twilight Time, and that is the film Crimes and Misdemeanors. So these Twilight Time titles I feel like are always interesting to me. I feel like they're all out of print now, but it is kind of an interesting company that I would kind of like to dive more into. But I'm also just trying to get some more of the older Woody Allen films for my collection. And next up, this is a box set that I picked up from eBay. Now this is one that was technically next in line within the Criterion collection of films that I was missing. And so this is spine number 185, 186, 187, and 188, and technically spine number 5. But that is The Adventures of Antoine Duenel. I think I'm pronouncing that right, but this includes these films here. So this is from spine numbers 100 to 200. This is what I was missing. This set I feel like was always one that it was roughly in the $70 price range, $70 to $100, and I never wanted to pay that much, and so I actually found this, I believe this was like 45 or so, so I found it at a pretty good price, but I officially now have every single spine number from spine number 1 to 206, which is just very exciting, and I'm very excited to check out some of these films because the 400 Blows, I've seen that one, I have the Blu-ray for that, but I'm excited to check out some of the other works that this director came up with. And lastly, but certainly not least, there is a small story that goes along with this last item. So I was at the Retro Attic a couple of days ago, and I was just looking through the different horror movies, and Kevin, the owner of the Retro Attic, actually he pulls this out and he's like, hey, you know, do you know anything about this? Is this horror, or what genre is this? And he holds up this, which is Twin Peaks, which is the original pilot episode of the TV show on VHS. And I told him, you know, what it was, and I was like, you know, I'll definitely take that, because Twin Peaks on VHS has been a goal of mine to have in my collection. And so I was mentioning to him, you know, if he ever comes across the season of Twin Peaks on VHS as a box set, you know, definitely let me know, because I would definitely take it if he had it. And so I just went back and continued to look through, you know, it's more of the horror movies and just kind of seeing what he had. And I just happened to glance at the other side of the room where he had a trade that he just purchased in. So this is stuff that it was his, he just had to go through it and price it and stuff. But some of the stuff was sitting in a plastic bag, and through the plastic bag I just saw the side of this. And I got very excited because I knew exactly what that was. But it turns out that in the same trade that he bought the Twin Peaks VHS, he also had the season 1 of Twin Peaks on VHS. And all I saw was just this side sitting through the plastic bag, but I knew exactly what it was. And it also came with the even like the little booklet, like the episode guide, and it is in perfect condition, absolutely just perfect. And so I am very, very excited to add this to my collection. This has been a holy grail of mine, and something that I've just always wanted to have in my collection. And so yeah, I've seen this show before, but it's so cool to have the complete first season on VHS. And he thought it was very funny that, you know, that we were just talking about Twin Peaks, and there he had it sitting in his shop and he had no idea. And thankfully he also gave me a good deal on this as well. So I'm very grateful to add this to my collection. But that is everything that I picked up over the last like few weeks, I guess. But let me know in the comments down below what you think of anything that I picked up, you know, and just anything that I didn't see, you know, let me know if it's good. I think the only thing I actually saw in this whole thing was the 400 Blows or Twin Peaks. So anything else, just let me know what your thoughts are. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.